sa wapi kufanya magumu.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. Well, Singy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boog. No paint scrapers for him. His bat has been a huge boost to this lineup. Question is, how will they pitch to him today?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the hill, Frankie Montas. What do you have on him, Singy?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And now the center fielder, Michael Ciani. And that's in for a strike. And we are underway. And the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Alonso takes it to the bag. One up, one down. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Brendan Donovan, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one sliced foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And now 1 and 2. On the ground, right side. Boots it.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Wilson Contreras in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swings through that.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
On to second, they get one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Out to short. Toss to Alonso. Out number 3. So 1 left for the Cardinals. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens and on the hill today, Andre Palante. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Jesse Winker. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. First pitch misses.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And another ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Two one now. And a foul ball.
Early.
Off the mark there. And a full count now. Good job to fight that one off. Here comes a 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, one away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit, takes outside. Taylor launched a homer in his most recent game. Outside low, and that's ball 2. And a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1. Bring him home.
And that one fouled off.
I hit it wrong. That's my fault. I hit it wrong.
Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Pete Alonso goes after that one for strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Caught Count strikes. Big time third strike to end the inning against a real threat.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Be a ball the way it was coming.
Back here at Citi Field, now it's going to be Alec Burleson. Montas back to work. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Burleson hitting 5th in today's lineup. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Started after it, appeal to third, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Outside, and it's 2-2. And that just misses.
Strike. Come on.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Got a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing and a pop-up. McNeil makes the catch for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now it's going to be Lars Nootbaar. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Mason Wynn. Clips the outside corner, strike 1. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nimmo sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll do it. The Cards leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 2nd. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 strike.
Pulls that one foul. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. That one missing inside. Stays alive. Next offering misses down and away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. First pitch swinging.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Fouled off left side. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field.
Back.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Donovan has a beat on it. They got it for out number 2.
Batting 9th, center fielder, Jose Siri.
And now it's Jose Siri. Foul ball there. Fastball is outside.
1-1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Mets strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. And we're back. And now the rookie second baseman, Michael Hellman.
Michael Hellman.
That one at the knees for a strike. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Ciani stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 1 out, base is empty. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Taylor ranging after it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Contreras in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball to the right side. In plenty of time to first, and Contreras is retired. That's the 3rd out. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back here in Queens, here's Francisco Lindor. And foul ball.
Damn.
And that one is inside ball one.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Gone! Straight into the visitors' bullpen. That one felt good, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jesse Winker. To the right side.
Damn, he's out.
Steps on first for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Oh, great stop.
Nice stop.
Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Mark Vientos. His first at bat was a strikeout. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, he's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
So a man aboard, and the batter now, Pete Alonso. And takes low for ball 1. Vientos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies.
Back here at Citi Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Nolan Arenado. Fought off foul. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Now at the plate, Alec Burleson walked his first time. Chopped left side. Lindor handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. First pitch, and he just misses. Right through there for a strike. Just off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one not close. 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kyle Leahy getting ready to go. Fernandez also throwing. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Out towards right center field. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. 2-2. Alvarez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And it remains 2-2. That's down and in. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Andre Palante gives way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Matthew Liberator.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
First and second, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. And he's in there as he tests the arm in left. 1 away on the flyout.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fly ball down the line. Donovan on his way over. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Now here is Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. And that's in the dirt.
Bring him around. Give him the run. Bring him home, baby. Bring him home.
That one ripped. Get out of town.
Yes, second home run of the game.
Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. It gets down, a base hit. And now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. On the ground to the left. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Mets baseball on the show NYC. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Lars Nootbaar. Oh, he doesn't get the call.
That's a strike.
And
Come
that
on.
is ball 1.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next, Mason Wynn. Fly to left his first time. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Knee high, that's in for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And the 0-1. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one the other way. Nice grab.
Nice.
And down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Liberator back to work. That clips the corner. Liberator, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. This one in the air. Contreras. And out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Alonso at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That's down and in. A slider missed. Got him swinging. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Mets go down quickly, but they lead it 4-0. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Michael Ciani. Check swing, called strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Taylor ranging after it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Redbirds down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Contreras now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Gone. All muscle to center field. His 4th home run of the season. It's 4-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Base is empty with 2 away. Hey, here's Nolan Arenado. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Out to short. zips it across, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 4-1. This is Mets baseball on the show, NYC. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, John King. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. Swings and misses, and that is strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. Swinging a foul out of play. The other way, and it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Jose Siri will hit next. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
On the ground to third. Tags the runner for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker, 1 for 3. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 4 and the Cardinals 1. Top of inning number 7, and now the DH, Alec Burleson. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one wrapped foul. To the right side, McNeil tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Pereira, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Cards trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Oh, Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty.
Come on, strike three, strike three, strike three.
And down on
Yes.
strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one just misses.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 4 and the Cardinals 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kyle Leahy.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
I'll go with Diaz.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off. That one hammered center field. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Caught it? Oh.
Mets for the Mets. Third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Alonso stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is fouled back.
I got 10. Got out with a good swing.
Outside low, 2-1. On the ground, out to short, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him up. The hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
And now, Francisco Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Alonso off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Brandon Nimmo. And that one hammered, ranging back. Stretches out and hauls it in. 2 left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Cardinals 1. We're at the top of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Comes up empty. Diaz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Out at the plate.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Michael Ciani next up for the Cardinals. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Man at first, 1 away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. Diaz, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. Next offered in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Struck him out looking. So 1 left for the Cardinals, and they trail it 4-1. Back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Fernandez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that one pulled foul. And he grounds one to the right side. He steps on the bag. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. 0 for 3 in this one.
Jose Siri.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive. And next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1. That's the ball.
Lindor, the
One
runner at
strike.
first with 2 gone. That one back up the middle and it gets through. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 outs. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. They get the force. That ends the frame. 2 left for the Mets, but they lead it 4-1.
Leading off for St. Louis, first baseman Wilson.
Almost caught that.
Diaz back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Inside, just missed.
That 2-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Swung on, belted. Nimmo raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. So now it's Dolan Arenado. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
1 down, base is empty. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, he held him down for 2 solid innings, recording 6 outs in this game. Really nice job of executing his pitches, really just playing catch with the catcher, throwing whatever was put down, and letting the defense do some work behind him.